Goals from Jamie Davidson, Franklin Clark and Carl Preston gave Wimborne Town an unexpected 3-1 win at Lodge Road today over Yate Town. And a game where every one of those Wimborne players worked their socks off. Very difficult conditions here at Lodge Road, the strong wind and rain for most of the game, but the pitch stood up well and there was a decent crowd considering the conditions. Yate probably had the better of the early exchanges. Well, I'll tell you about the team first of all. No great surprises there. Carl Preston up front with Franklin Clark supporting him from behind. Jamie on the left wing, Luke Holmes wide right. James Stocco and Louis Kellaway. Nice to see Louis back playing in holding position in midfield. And then Billy at left back, Ollie and Crutch in the middle of the back line, and Declan Randall at right back. And as I say, Yate had maybe slightly the edge in the first 20 minutes or so, and 8 minutes a tremendous block by James Stocco kept the scores level. And on 35 minutes, Yate went very close when a cross from the left was headed back across the goal, and I don't know how Jason Harville managed to keep the ball out. He smothered the ball on the line, and then just 1 minute later Jamie Davidson got a goal that probably only Jamie Davidson can score. With a keeper off his line, a defensive clearance went to Jamie, and from must have been 45-50 yards he lifted the ball over the keeper into the roof of the net. Absolutely magnificent strike from Jamie. And then 1 minute later, again typical Jamie, he was booked. Right on the stroke of half time, really good save from Jason Harville, diving to his left to palm for a corner. Half time whistle came 1-0 to the Magpies. The wind strengthened at half time. It was blowing diagonally across the pitch, but mainly in Wimborne's favour in the second half. The rain had gone off by this time, but as you can probably see now, it's returned. Yate getting too much room in the early minutes of the second half. Wimborne starting to play a little bit too deep, and then on 59 minutes, an absolutely fantastic goal by Franklin Clark. Really good ball from Luke Holmes through the middle to Franklin, who cut inside two defenders before curling a right foot shot past the goalkeeper. And I've just written one word down here in my notes, and that was quality, and that's what it was. But 8 minutes later, Yate very much back in the game. A cross from Jake Cox on the left hand side seemed to miss everybody and go in at Jason Harville's far post. 2-1 then with 23 minutes to go. Very much game on. And then 74 minutes, the crucial goal, and it was Carl Preston. He was found about 20 yards out, two defenders round him. A super little turn from Carl gave him the freedom to go in on the goalkeeper. His first shot was parried, but there he was to hit the rebound calmly into the net. 3-1 Wimborne. Game not over though, still 16 minutes to go, and with only 14 minutes to go, Yate got a free kick on the left. Cross came in, and a magnificent save from Jason Harville. Absolutely magnificent save, this one, from a header. One-handed, he palmed it round the post. And Waters came on for Luke Holmes on 82 minutes, and Luke got a tremendous ovation from the visiting fans, and a really decent lot of Wimborne fans here today. 3-1 up then with 10 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go, and Wimborne, too many alarms for the rest of the time. Morgan Turner came on for Carl Preston near the end, and right on time Wimborne had a free kick just inside the Yate half that Jamie took again put over the keeper into the net, but the referee called him back because he hasn't finished booking the Yate player. But it just showed the skill of Jamie, who had a really good game, and that's the sort of thing you pay your money to watch. So ended up 3-1 to Wimborne Town, and just the tonic the club needed, I think, after a difficult week. Next up for the Magpies, no midweek game, but we're off to Banbury next Saturday, and I hope to see you there.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks. I've got Paul Roast with me after today's 3-1 win at Yate. Paul, you couldn't have asked for anything more from the lads, I don't think.
No, that was exactly it. I mean, we came with a bit of a plan. We had an idea of how they played, thanks to Mace, and all we asked for them was 110% effort, which I think we got more than that in the end. You know, and the work rate and the commitment was first class. And I've just said in there they should be proud of that, because that's the biggest thing today. We know they're talented players, but all it was just to get 110% commitment out of 11 of them. And then themselves when they came on and they did that to a T, to be fair. So brilliant.
The goals came at the right time for us. The first one, what can you say about Jamie Davidson?
He's got it in him. We know he's got it in him, and I mean he's did it again in the second half. Outstanding, and it did come at a good time for us. I thought we were just growing into the game, and to get that goal was great for us, because it gave us a platform.
Trezor put us 2-0 up, and then we conceded one after about 8 minutes after that, and so the third goal was super second goal from Franklin, a really super goal. Then we conceded 8 minutes later, so the third goal from Carl Preston was really important, or it would have been a very nervous last 15
we were talking in the dugout at the time. We thought we were under pressure a little bit, and we were a little bit too deep, and the ball was coming forward too quickly. That goal, probably a bit against the run of play, to be fair, on the break, which we looked dangerous every time we broke. It came against the run of play, but at a massive time for us. And after that, I do think we settled a little bit. Although they had a lot of the ball, I still think we settled down and defended really well after that.
That third goal, Preston got the ball, a lovely little turn, beat two players, not the greatest first shot, but it was enough presence of mind to see it come back and calmly put it in the net. It's so important for us.
He deserved it as well.
Yes, he did.
Magnificent up there, and we asked him to do that job for us, knowing that he could get hold of the ball. He's a strong lad, and I thought he worked his socks off all game and thoroughly deserved it.
Everybody worked their socks off, as you said. Franklin, James Stokes. Well, Franklin, he ran all day, didn't he?
Magnificent. Again, he did what we asked him. We looked for him to exploit those holes that we knew would become there, and he did that to the team as well. So,
Rusty, thanks so much for your time. Well done.
Thanks, Rusty.